Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. Last we left off, I was rambling a little bit to try and extend out the episode just a little bit more instead of having to launch into actual plot-related things. Anyway, I did a lot of the other planet scanning that was available to me off-screen, and I do have one thing to deliver here.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with any operation we have going.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. And there is nothing else that I have to deliver here. I've already talked with all of these people, except for Bar Levon, who is actually missing. So, there is more planet scanning that I will have to do after I initiate this next priority mission, but unfortunately I have to do that first. So, without much further delaying, I'm going to go to the crew deck because there is one other thing that I picked up that I need to take care of, and that's going to be in Liara's office.
Excellent find, Commander. The Information Network terminal has been updated.
Alright. Intact Reaper weapon. So, let's see. Ammo capacity bonus or weapon damage. Well, I'm going to go with damage. Yeah. I do a lot of that. So, that should actually be the last of the dilly-dallying. Hooray, right? Now we get to move on to one of my favorite missions. And yes, I did mean to go to the cabin because I want to check in with fish. My fish. My babies. My fish who'd like to poke their heads outside of the fucking tank. I'm still not over that, by the way. The very fact that that happened, I have not been able to replicate it. I have not had anyone else be able to replicate it. It is a very bizarre thing to have happened, and I still think the best explanation is because they died on a previous playthrough. Alright, so we are going out to the far rim. I already did some preliminary scanning out that way. There was nothing. So, Quarian envoy ship. Let's speak with the Quarians. This should be interesting and enlightening and not at all frustrating in the slightest. Quarian envoy ship. This diplomatic frigate is like no Quarian ship on record. Its hull is relatively low temperature, and it appears to be venting heat in a manner similar to that of the Normandy when it comes out of stealth mode. How the Quarians developed this high-tech vessel is unknown, but its hailing frequencies are open and welcoming messages are being tight-beamed to the Normandy. Oh good, we're welcome.
Commander Shepard, a pleasure to see you again, though I wish it were under better circumstances.
Yeah, me too.
I'd hope for your support in the fight against the Reapers. What's going on?
17 days ago, with precision strikes on 4 Geth systems, the Quarians initiated the war to retake our homeworld.
You did what?
Which was a clear violation of our agreement with the Council to avoid provoking the Geth.
Yeah.
A treaty violation is nothing compared to recovering our homeworld and advanced AI technology.
Wrong. Tell me your history. I mean, I've already heard it 1,000 times over the course of the series, but please, brag to me again about how the Geth totally chased you off of your homeworld and made you space nomads.
Your homeworld? You mean Renok?
Correct, Commander. 300 years ago, we lost our world to our own AI creations, the Geth.
After we attempted to kill them.
Yeah.
We didn't try to kill them, Chorus. We tried to deactivate them. It wasn't murder.
If they were intelligent, it was murder.
No, it was murder.
Commander, the Quarians never intended to create a true AI.
Accident
It was an
or
accident.
no?
Which you chose to correct by trying to kill them.
Yes.
Don't bother. Admitting we were wrong would undercut the justification for this suicidal invasion plan.
Yeah, invading was a mistake. What the hell is wrong with you?
You're throwing yourselves at the Geth? Again?
And this time, we may have destroyed our people for good.
I like you,
We'd
Chorus.
driven the Geth back to the home system when this signal began broadcasting to all Geth ships.
The Reapers.
Under Reaper control, the Geth are significantly more effective. Our fleet is pinned in the home system. If we're going to win, we're...
Win? You insisted on involving the civilian ships, Admiral Gerrel. We need to retreat or we'll lose the live ships.
Where's the signal coming from?
Here. A Geth dreadnought. It can outgun anything we've got, and it's heavily defended.
The Normandy's stealth drive can get us in undetected. I could board, then disable the Reaper command signal.
Yes. Cutting off the signal should throw the Geth into complete disarray.
Letting you retreat.
And while they're confused, you get to a mass relay and retreat.
Good. Our civilian ships have seen too much fighting already. Are you certain you can disable the signal?
I'm Commander Shepard.
We'll get you out of there safely, Admiral.
Yeah.
Our newest Admiral has also volunteered to offer technical expertise.
Wait.
Tali'zorah Vas Normandy, reporting for duty.
Tali?
Glad you could make it, Tali. Admirals, already a team to hit that dreadnought.
Thank you, Commander.
Wait, Tali's an admiral?
Admiral?
It's mostly a formality. I'm an expert on the Geth.
Well,
That you are.
a lot of experience so far.
I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here too. What the fuck are your people doing?
If I'd known it was this bad, I would have come sooner.
You've had your own troubles. I'm sorry about Earth. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy. If you can help us, we'll hit the Reapers with everything we've got.
That should have...
However much is left from this stupid war.
I thought you'd support the invasion.
No. After talking to Legion, I thought maybe there was a chance for peace.
So why help them?
I'm an admiral. People look to me for guidance. Public disagreement would divide the fleet.
I'll get your people out of here safely, Tali.
Thanks, Shepard. And just so you know, I need to keep things strictly business in front of the admirals. If you'd like to catch up, let's talk somewhere private.
Sure thing.
Yeah. I understand. You've got to play a political game, Tali.
I'm ready to hit that dreadnought whenever you are.
I understand needing to play the politics of what you've been dealt, but this is a dumbass move. Of course, they're just saying, of course, you're going to have our support going after the Reapers. How about not going after the Geth in the first place? That's a terrible idea. It will not end well. They are machines, and look at what is fucking going on now. Oh, look, the Reapers are fucking signaling them again.
Commander?
Oh, you don't have any further opinion. That's grand. That's effing grand. But this is, quite frankly, and especially knowing everything that comes after this, one of the dumbest fucking moves they could have possibly done.
Commander?
Yeah? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Popped me in front of there, but...
Commander Shepard.
Yeah, they're not going to have a lot to say because I've already covered a lot of ground. No one's in here. And here's Tali. She's around the other admirals, so we're probably not going to get a terribly in-depth conversation with her.
That dreadnought is tearing through our fleet. Let me know when you're ready to hit it.
But I want to talk to you first.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people.
To say the least.
They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
I disagree.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
I actually agree with Ron.
How did the war with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans.
Huh.
It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Yes, they could have! Yes, they could have!
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth,
Oh, so
unfortunately.
specifically.
Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
So you attacked them with something that was only going to be functional so long as they as long as they didn't end up upgrading with the Reapers.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
Yeah, let's get to do
I
that
don't know.
first.
Like I said, I'm not thinking that far ahead yet.
Uh-huh. Hey, you brought up Legion before.
So what about Legion?
It returned to Geth space after you turned yourself into the Alliance.
And you haven't seen it since?
Legion and I sent a few messages. I was hoping we could try negotiation,
That would have been nice.
but I was outvoted 3-2. Admiral Chorus was the only one who believed it would work.
Of course he was.
Any idea where Legion is now?
No. In our last message, it told me that the Geth were having trouble reaching consensus.
And then nothing?
Maybe it was fighting the Reaper takeover, or maybe it didn't want to give intel to an enemy. I could have warned it about the invasion. I didn't.
You'd have been betraying your own people.
I never wanted to be an admiral.
So she's a little conflicted.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Will do. So, she's caught up in a whole bunch of political bullshit that she doesn't really deserve to be caught up in. And we have Ron here.
Shepard, the fleet is under heavy fire. We need to hit the dreadnought.
I will, but I have to ask you questions first because this is an RPG.
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Civilian fleet. Why is there such a thing as a civilian fleet?
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships, medical vessels, and life ships. Admiral Chorus coordinates them, though individual ships' captains still have power. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tali said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
That's crazy! Why would you put the minute that you put cannons on any kind of ship, you make them a military target! That's a terrible idea!
You've converted them into dreadnoughts. That's a violation of the Treaty of Ferrixon.
While live ships have firepower comparable to a dreadnought, their primary purpose is food cultivation.
You think the Council will buy that technicality?
If need be, I'll apologize once this war is over.
And in the meantime, you're putting your civilians in danger.
Yes.
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines, but we'll do
This
whatever
seems-
we must to win.
This seems pretty casually to me. You put cannons on your fucking civilian ships. This is not only, again, as Shepard points out, a violation of, I guess, intergalactic or intragalactic, policies and all of that. But Jesus Christ, I don't care if they're still used primarily for food cultivation. The second that you put a gun on something, the other side will see it and be able to justifiably mark it as a threat. And thus you are taking civilian homes, because remember, this isn't just their ships, this is their entire home. You're putting their homes, their residency, in danger by doing this. Just so you can have some kind of fleet? Oh, can you tell I'm mad about this? It's just a game, this is true. But dear God, the idiocy in such a move!
What can you tell me about Admiral Gerrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
And we already asked that question, so yeah, how's Space Morgan doing?
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels.
Uh-huh.
Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Yeah, so I heard from Tali. You know what? Fuck you.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Mm-hmm. This whole thing. This is so stupid. This should not have been a thing in the first place. What they are doing is not just stupid, it's suicidal. They are starting a war that they did not need to start. They are putting so many lives in danger, and at a time when the Reapers are, in fact, literally a threat on our doorstep, already attacking various homeworlds, already causing issues. The fact that the Reapers are here and the Quarians decided that this was the perfect time to stir up old bullshit, this is the dumbest fucking thing! I'm a little incensed.
Tali, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
Literally, just to, fade to black and fade back in.
Thanks for asking me up. I couldn't talk freely in front of Ron.
Of course not.
You okay?
No.
No, I'm really not.
Oh, sweetie.
17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
It's not your People will die, accept it, or it's not your responsibility. Neither one of these are accurate, because technically, as a position in Admiral, it is a responsibility. And I understand that, but it's not really her fault. And that's the case that I would rather emphasize here.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet falls, it won't be because of you.
I helped my father and Zen's ideas, the new tech that made an invasion too good to pass up, that's based on my father's work. If they die because of me, if I don't...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tali.
Yeah.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm bluffing, trying to convince them that the Admiral's daughter knows what she's doing.
Not the Admiral's daughter. The Admiral.
I know. And at least now, I can push back against the worst ideas. That's why I accepted the position. And because of you.
You wanted to impress me?
When they offered me this position, I asked myself what you'd do. I thought you'd take the chance to make things better.
What would Shepard do?
That probably sounds stupid. It's just, I know I'm not really qualified for this.
Yes, you are.
You're doing fine, Tali. And thanks.
I should get back before the Admirals get into trouble again. I'll talk to you later.
Poor Tali. You know that you've become a very important influence in someone's life when they're starting to ask the same question that they would ask of Jesus. What would Shepard do? In a lot of ways, I really respect what Tali is doing. She's stepping up, she's trying to prevent the worst disasters from happening, she's doing everything she can to make it right, and she still has this huge heavy burden now sitting on her head, all for the sake of a stupid war that she doesn't even want. Ugh, God, I don't want her to have to go through this. I don't think it's fair to anyone. And of course, it's a war that is so completely pointless. I can understand wanting to take back your homeworld, but this is not the time. We have been getting chased by Reapers across the galaxy. Homeworlds are falling, and you're thinking this is the time that you want to start another war and waste not only resources, but possibly have your entire fleet neutralized, all because of a stupid... This has been your Enraged Rant by Magic Lorelei. Thank you for listening. I am actually at the end of this installment of Let's Play Mass Effect 3. But I hope to see you next time where we engage in this stupid fucking I hope to see you then.